Hello and welcome to the Umbrella Show Live 2013 from Piccadilly Place here in Manchester, just across the road from Piccadilly train station. Myself and my co-host Rebecca Quamby will be taking you through this evening's proceedings through BA and Foundation students. Rebecca.
Interesting exhibits for you to see today, so I hope you enjoy the show.
Coming up a moment, we've got an interview with Sean Goldstone, but first here's photography's work. Some excellent work there. I'm now joined by Sean Goldstone, who has been the wonderful organiser of all these events in the show, and you're also one of the photography tutors here at the Field and Campus. So Sean, how stressful has this experience been organising this wonderful event?
Do you want an honest opinion?
Honest opinion, go on.
It's been fine. You know, there's obvious stresses that go with organising an exhibition. Organising an exhibition for 77 students as well is quite hard work. There have been ups, there have been downs, but I think, you know, it's a really successful show tonight. It's really good.
And how important has it been for students to showcase their work this evening?
Oh, massively important. I think, you know, we started the show by reflecting on last year's, and we asked students for feedback, and they gave us feedback on what they enjoyed and what they didn't enjoy about last year's show, and pretty much gave them the choice. You know, what would you like to do with this year's show? Let's manage it as a group of students. And so most of this is down to their design, their sort of ambition, their foresight to think this is how we want to show our work. So, you know, the structure of the show, it's all in booths. That was sort of something the students really wanted, to be able to individually showcase their own practice.
So how much preparation has gone into this? Because obviously for those who don't know, there's been a lot of fundraising going on. What sort of things have the students been doing to fundraise?
A massive amount. So each student, we asked to donate an amount just to sort of get a fund there, and then we've had cake sales, we've had vintage jewellery fairs, we've had bowling, we've had, oh my goodness, what else, face painting. You know, there's been lots of things that the students have got involved with to just bring extra money into the pot to help them put this on.
And a lot of students are allowed to put their own stamp on their booths and they're part of the exhibition. So what have some people done today to make their work stand out from other people's, to distinguish it?
Oh, there's some amazing work. Particularly, I think, sort of for the graphics and new media and animation, they were really keen to be able to showcase their own work. So each booth has been individualised, it's been painted, it's been sort of motifed. There are lots of good graffiti, there's cartoon, there's sound, there's really good animation, there's a real variety, and it allows the students to be individual as well, to really showcase their work.
Now, I can't let you go without asking you about photography.
Okay.
Whose work has stood out for you? Whose work's been inspirational?
Oh, there's some lovely work. Oh, good. Who stood out? It's unfair, really, to single any out. But I think there's some really nice work from Emmett Hunt. He's done a really nice, quite self-reflective project. It's quite dark, but it's really interesting to look at, and it's really nicely resolved and really nicely finished.
I also had a look at someone's self-exposure before, which was really nice. You know, it's exposure in the dark.
Oh, I think that was Emmett, was it?
That?
Yeah, in the cellar, and I really like Javi's work, the portraits that he's kind of manipulated and screwed up to sort of think about how we look at people and how we represent people. I think Jess Crew has done a really nice sort of fashion piece that she's made a really nice scene to go along with. There's some really strong things coming out, yeah.
Excellent, very compelling. Well, thank you for joining us, Sian.
No problem, it's been a pleasure.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.
My course is photography. It's really practical based. It's a lot of fun. We get to hands-on with the camera, hands-on with doing studio work. We're getting taught a lot of interesting things about studio work and lighting and things like that.
Yes.
It's quite
So
fun.
what do you do within the studio?
Mostly I like doing portraiture, solely because you have so much control over your subject and what you do with it. I also really like still life. It's quite fun to
Right.
experiment with that.
Yeah. So it's a matter of getting someone in your studio, taking pictures how
Yeah.
you want them to look.
Yeah, so you get a model in and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So what are the main projects that you'd say that you've worked on within the last 2 years?
I worked on a project called Scars, which was really deep, mentally based project on how people feel about their scars, whether it been from cancerous scars, from having their stuff like that, and it was really deep project,
Right.
and getting the models in and getting them to open up about their project. I mean, getting them open up about their scars was really difficult and really challenging. But
Yes.
it's really rewarding at the same time.
Oh, wow. So what skills have you gained from the course? So you say that, you've been rewarded from that project that you've just
so
done,
many.
yeah?
I hardly knew anything about to do with studio and lighting and things like that until I got onto this course. And being on the course really tutors made it a lot easier to learn about studio lighting, and I've just gained so much experience with it all. It's been great.
Oh, brilliant. So you think that the experience from the course is going to help you within your future job?
Definitely
Yeah.
going to help me.
Right, okay. And so how do you feel about the work you've produced? Are you happy with it?
The work today I've produced, I feel quite strongly about it, being, about light and stuff like that. It's very photography-ish. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No problem.